Okay, I'm hoping that this all works out and I don't have to move you from my spice cabinet, but welcome to my kitchen. And today I have basically a ton of chopped up apple in these containers. I went apple picking with my boyfriend and I took the apples and I baked apple pies with them, like mini apple pies for him to take to work. But I overpicked and I made a lot of apple pies and I still had a lot of apples left and they were already all chopped because I was a dummy and I chopped everything ahead of time. So now I'm like, how do I keep these from going to waste? What do I do with them? They're already kind of like towards the end of their life cycle. So I came up with the idea to make them into little dog treats because I love dogs. So why not? So I'm gonna be baking apple peanut butter oat dog treats tonight. We have Twilight going in the background for a little ambiance. I have the recipe on my iPad. We're already running into a hiccup because I don't have a food processor. That's inconvenient. I have a blender. I hope it works. We'll see. These are the oats that I got. I didn't know if there was a good kind or a wrong kind. It all seemed safe for dogs. So, but I figured the old-fashioned way was better than the 1-minute oats. Ooh, okay, cool. I don't eat oats, I don't like oats, so I've actually never even bought nothing of oats, so this is awesome. Cool, I like it. 2.5 to 2 2/3 cups. Let me get a measuring cup. I'm just gonna, if I have extra oat flour, that's okay. It's like, I have a lot of apple, honestly. So that much, because I want to fit the blade in there properly. There's a max line. Yeah, I'm right at it. And let's see if this works the way it's supposed to. I kind of doubt that it will at all. Okay, I don't know what setting I should put this on. Let's do pulse. Oh, never mind. Let's do Ice Crush. Hey, it's working! Better than I thought. Well, that worked great. Yeah, cool. This is essentially the first container of apples, and I put the oats into this bowl to put off to the side. This is essentially the first container. I'm gonna see what this comes out to. Just gonna... So I'm gonna take this out and transfer it and then blend the rest of the apple. Okay, I feel like the next steps I'm gonna do in this big bowl with a mixer because I have to mix up the apple with some peanut butter, an egg for binding, the oats, and a little bit of cinnamon. I'm totally gonna double check and Google about the cinnamon, but that's what the recipe says, so we'll see. CEO of making a million dishes. Speaking of, I have to unload the dishwasher, but I'm probably gonna do that while these are in the oven. Found him. By the way, I've preheated the oven to 350 because that's what the recipe says. It also says just to add 1 egg, but also it didn't even quite tell me how many apples to chop up. So it's like 1 egg for how much? I don't know. I'm gonna start with 1 because I don't feel like I have a lot of apple, I think. Skippy. I'm totally gonna eat just a spoonful of this. It also didn't quite list out how much peanut butter, but don't get me wrong. I understand that when you're cooking for dogs, like, measurements don't have to be exact, but I don't know. Like, I want at least the texture to be right, and like, I want to make sure they'll cook up okay. It's like, what if they don't cook right? I do think I want to add another egg. Come to think of it, like, egg to apple ratio, like, I do think, and you know, it can't hurt. Like, it's gonna be cooked anyway, and dogs can have eggs, so it's fine. I'm trying to remember, like, it doesn't have to be exact. What's the dog gonna do? Complain there's too much egg? It smells really good. I'll tell you that much. If I was a dog, I'd be wanting that. It pretty much now just says add the flour until it's dough. So that's what we'll do. Start by adding quite a bit. I definitely needed a bigger bowl. I don't own a bigger bowl. This tastes good. Can't wait to give this to my, like, parents, like our family dog. Might need more flour. So let's get back to it. I gave this a quick rinse. No need to really wash it because it was just putting more ingredients in there, but give it a quick rinse, gonna dry it out. Now I have to get out the blender. It's all the oats I bought. I'll tell you what, it's quite thick, so we're almost there. So I've reached a point where it's like too thick for my mixer, but it's not quite dough yet. I want to say it's almost there though. Either way, these mixers have done their job. I think we've gotten to the point of getting our hands dirty. Oh, shit. Okay, we're really getting somewhere now. Some time later, and I have what looks like dough. Celebratory Diet Coke. Nice. Okay, Twilight ended. I'm gonna put on Beetlejuice 2 and get this ready for the oven. Okay, two flaws, one bigger than the other. One being I didn't look ahead in the recipe. I thought these would have to bake for like 15 minutes. They're gonna be in there for like 40 minutes. It's already 10 p.m. I got work tomorrow. But whatever, it's better than wasting my night falling asleep at 7 p.m. and being sad. So this is a good activity for me. And also, I don't have any cookie cutters. The recipe has cute little dog bones. I don't have anything, like not even like Christmas or anything. So I'm gonna like trace hearts. I think heart is like an easy shape, you know, because no one wants a circle treat. So I'm gonna trace hearts because that's the best I can do. Okay, that looked like it was kind of being a massacre, but honestly, like, kind of came out all right. So yeah, I think this is what I'll do. That's like a good thickness for a dog. And like I said, I think they'll be like pretty soft. We'll see. That's my hypothesis. I have a baking sheet over there. So I put the first batch in the oven, set a 20-minute timer, and now I'm gonna bag up the rest of the dough. I'll bake the rest of it tomorrow. Let's bag this up. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and call these done because they're looking pretty crispy on both sides and they're like hard. I feel like, oh, it's hot, but if I press, it's like got the tiniest bit of like a soft inside, but they're definitely like fully cooked, which is good. So now I'm gonna turn off the oven. Y'all are witnesses, I turned it off. I can go to sleep safely, I turned it off. I'm gonna turn off the oven, finish the last minute cleanups, and then go to bed. It's 10:58 and I have to be up at 6, so time to get some sleep. I've come to the hard conclusion this baking dog treats things is going to extend into a third day being Thursday tomorrow because it's already 9:20 and I haven't gotten to it yet. The dough I just pulled out of the fridge and it needs to warm up to room temp for a sec so I can actually like knead it out. And the cutting board's drying because it's wood and I just washed it, so I want to let it dry a little because, you know, it's holding water. So yeah, I'll probably do one batch tonight and then do more tomorrow. So, I mean, it's fine. This is, I guess, a multi-paid thing. Okay. Let's get going. I'm gonna roll up the sleeves for this. Okay, this seems thin enough. You would think I would have picked up a cookie cutter today. I did not, so we're back to our fuck-ass hearts. Not bad. You have the option of doing, well, the recipe has the option of doing a peanut butter cinnamon drizzle. And I am honestly considering, when I'm all said and done with all the cookies, maybe I do a little flair like that. Because, you know, why not? Why not make them good ass cookies for the puppers? They're wonky, but they're hearts. Let's put them in the oven. Okay, I'm gonna package the rest of this back in the fridge for tomorrow because I still have this half, and your girl, like, that's gonna take 40 minutes. So I'm not staying up that late tonight. Not as late as yesterday. No way, Jose. Flipping the biscuits here, just giving them a flip and putting them back in. I'm gonna set a timer for 10 minutes, even though the recipe says 20, because they're already, again, crispy and golden brown. So we're gonna do that. The cookies seem thoroughly baked, and I am going to put them in a bag, and that'll be it for tonight, and I will pick up again tomorrow. Shutting off the oven so you guys can see. All right, this is day 3 of treat baking. However, it's taken up most of my week. I believe I started this on Tuesday and I made 1 batch, and then I made 1 more batch on Wednesday. Yesterday was Thursday and I had to take pretty much the whole night off of everything. My boyfriend was having severe tooth pain and he called out of work and was staying home for the night, and I was nursing him back to health, like the great, fantastic girlfriend I am. So I didn't do anything really besides kind of spend time with him and stuff. But it is now Friday. It is late. It's like 9:15. However, I'm trying to stay up late tonight so that I can sleep in tomorrow. So I am gonna make it my goal to finish baking all the treats tonight. And that is because tomorrow, I finally have a purpose for them. So basically, here's what I have out of just 2 batches. Quite a bunch of treats, and I still have so much more dough. So I'm gonna have so many treats. And the dogs in my life really are our family's dogs, which we have 2, and one's a little dog, and she's kind of picky. I hope she likes these. If she doesn't, it's okay. The big one definitely will. But either way, they're not gonna eat all that I make. If I give all of them to my parents, they're literally never gonna go through them. However, thinking off the top of the dome, what can I do with all these extra dog treats? For a second, I was thinking like, oh, maybe I could pass them around my apartment somehow. I don't know. But then I was like, you know what? Let me just call a local dog shelter and see if they'll take them. I was a little bit wary because I know, like, when donating food to churches or stuff like that, they don't take made goods, like baked stuff, cooked stuff, because, like, you know, safety purposes. But like, who the fuck is gonna poison a shelter full of dogs? What sicko would do that? Like, what? So basically, the first shelter that I just think of is the one that I've driven by most often here, is the New Hampshire SPCA. And I just called them up. They're open both days this weekend. I called them and asked if they wanted the treats, if they would take them as a donation, and they were like, gladly. So I am making it my mission to finish them tonight so that I can box them up and drop them off at the shelter tomorrow for these cute little doggos that they got. And I don't know, I mean, a cat could probably eat them. I don't know if they'd be interested, but... And today I'm prepared. So basically, yeah, I did already make 2 bags full of these like fuck ass hearts, right? You could say they're made with love, whatever, but I still have so much dough, and that was a lot to like cut out fuck ass hearts out of, you know? So just went to Walmart and got this. I think this was the best bang for my buck. It was 12 different shapes, and all the other cutters were like kind of big, but I wanted to make small cookies, you know, so that there's like, because, you know, even that's like pretty big, you know, and they're for dogs, and what if it's a little dog, you know, whatever. So these are like good size. There's 12 different shapes. I'm totally gonna use like, I hope all of them. Let me see. There's 12 different shapes. I'm totally gonna use like probably most of them because they're so cute. I got the oven preheated to 325. I got my cutting board with some flour on it. get the dough and get rolling. I chickened out. Okay. That looks pretty thin. Looks pretty thin. This is a little bit more rewarding feeling now that I know that it's going to a better cause than just like I'm making it, you know? Because honestly, lately, I feel like I've really been in my baking era, but I'm producing at a rate that the people around me cannot consume. Mostly my boyfriend, the poor guy, like it falls on him to eat like everything that I make, but like I said, you know, I can't cook something and then donate it, so. Okay, so these are the cookie cutters I plan on using. We have a little stocking, a star, candy cane, a snowflake. I thought this one was kind of unique. Grimetry, snowman, and gingerbread man. I feel like these are all the classics. So this is 7. There's 5 more over there because it came with 12, but I'm gonna stick with these shapes because I think these are my favorite. But it is nice just to have all these shapes now. And it was like, I don't know, $1.60 for the whole pack because I mean they're plastic, but I had the option for the metal ones, but I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, bakers, but like, do I really need the metal ones? Like the dough is soft. I feel like I don't need metal over plastic specifically. I could be wrong though. Cool. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love. I'm gonna take another hunk of dough and mix it with this. It's hot in here now. Let's do some more interesting shapes. I'm gonna do this snowflake in the corner. This would be perfect for like a bigger dog. This one is going in the oven as the first batch. Don't want to tilt the tray towards you because then they'll all move. They're ready to flip. So, ooh, gotten almost a little puffy in the center. Oh yeah, crispy on the other side. I hate the other person's like, well, it's not easy, but it kind of came out amazing. We'll give it 10 more minutes. I also have this poke bowl poke that I picked up. It's all mixed. And I've been like periodically nibbling at it. Okay, what shape have I not done? I think I've done them all. So let's do them all again. These ones are prepped and ready for the oven. So we just have to wait for my timer to go off and we'll swap. Okay, cookies are done. Well, this round is. I'm gonna put these on a plate to cool off and then put a fresh batch in for another 20 minutes. Now in the recipe, author did mention, you know, as like a little zest, if you want, you can like heat up some peanut butter and drizzle it on to make them like drizzled. And at first I wasn't gonna do that because it would be a lot of extra work. But honestly, I don't even think it would take that long and it would just add like that much more to it. I'm gonna Google if dogs can have cinnamon because that was technically in the like peanut butter drizzle with cinnamon. But if they can't, peanut butter drizzle will still be fine. So hold on. Okay, so I just Googled it and here's what it says. So yes, dogs can have small amounts of cinnamon. It's not required in their diet. And there are some risks, being one, an upset stomach if they have too much, which I know they definitely won't because I'd be adding the tiniest bit of sprinkle to a peanut butter paste and literally just drizzling like 3 lines on a cookie, you know? Respiratory issues, if they inhale the powder, it can cause them to cough. Yeah, that can happen to humans too, but again, they won't be able to inhale it. It's gonna be in a paste. Coumarin cinnamon is harmful in large doses. 1, I don't have coumarin cinnamon, and 2, it's not gonna be in large doses. So basically, and also I just can't include chocolate and nutmeg, which I won't. So basically, yes, and there are potential benefits, being that cinnamon has been associated with anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, and antifungal properties and may help with bad breath or other dental issues. Okay, so I have this cute little peach dish that I got from Target forever ago. I actually got like a whole set of peach-themed dishware. Don't sleep on the Target dishware. Anyway, and it was cheap too. Anyway, I put quite a bit of peanut butter in there. I'm gonna heat it up in increments of 30 seconds, checking on it, seeing how long, because I have no idea how long peanut butter takes to melt. And once it's like just like a drizzleable consistency, I'll sprinkle on some cinnamon and then drizzle it on this rack. I pulled out some of the hearts that I made the other days, so I could just like drizzle a ton of them at once. Hopefully they'll dry quickly and I can move on to the rest. Organic ground cinnamon. The only ingredient is organic cinnamon, so it should be totally safe. Oh, it's not even open. I didn't even use this yet. What the heck? Just gonna add like, ooh, that much. That much, because it's a lot of peanut butter and yeah, so just that. It's not a lot. Mix that in. Oh yeah, that like disappeared really. Perfect. Oh, this is gonna be low-key takes like so much talent, especially when you're like doing those frosting designs or like with fondant. Oh my gosh. It's like crazy. Oh my gosh, yeah, just globs of it is going down. This is not good. know the designs are kind of random, but you know what? They're not gonna critique me. You know? Okay, this is all of the dough I have left. So I think I'm gonna, well, I'm totally gonna finish tonight because I'm feeling pretty good, like awakeness wise. The station is getting so crowded, but I'm gonna flip these, put them back in for 10. I have another batch on standby. Okay, last batch is on there. I just barely squeezed all the shapes onto my small cookie tray. You would have thought when I went to Walmart to get the cookie cutters, I would have bought a second cookie tray, but I did not. In for 20 minutes they go. Just took them out, flipped them, gonna put the last batch in for the last 10 minutes, and then I will be done. I think I am making the executive decision to not put peanut butter glaze on the rest of them, just because it's really messy, and I'm coming to the conclusion that it's never gonna like completely harden to the touch. So I'm gonna leave the rest of them plain. They get a couple drizzled, a couple plain. Either way, I think they should be delish, hopefully, you know? So. 10 more minutes. And our last batch of cookies that I'm gonna set over there. Shutting off the oven for the third and final time in this series, so you know it's off. And here are my treats. Okay, it is now the next day, Saturday, and the cookies are all done and in these Ziploc baggies. I have one batch of plain and one batch of the peanut butter drizzle. And this special little container for my parents' doggies. The shelter closes at 4 and it's currently almost 2 o'clock. I'm at Walmart. Unfortunately, I came to Walmart on a Saturday, so hopefully this doesn't take forever because I just need like a cute decorative kind of box to put them in because I don't want to give it in the Ziploc bags. I feel like that it doesn't look as cute. I'm going to put it in a cute box, and I want something that I can write down every ingredient that's in the cookies on and put on the box. So let's go see what we can find. Hopefully this doesn't take that long because I gotta get moving. So I got, and this is a 2-pack, and they should be a lot bigger than the little gingerbread boxes. I actually looked at the measurements this time. So I'm gonna do 1 pack of the drizzled and 1 pack of the non-drizzled. Okay. Box 1. Awesome. I also bought this little card. It was just 99 cents. I didn't even get an envelope for it. I wanted something to write the ingredients on that was like kind of cutesy, and they didn't have like a single item tag or anything I can grab. Like there were only packs, and I don't need a pack. So this was 99 cents for just a card, and I thought the dog on it was so cute. And yeah, I'm just gonna write the ingredients here. And I don't know, I mean, they're Christmas cookies, Christmas box, Christmas card. It's almost Thanksgiving, like it's Christmas season. I feel like this is all working out on theme. Okay, I guess I'm recording the outro to the video like this because I forgot to do it before I started all this self-care. So, I'm on my couch, I have hair oil in, a face mask on, and I'm playing my Switch on the TV. And yeah, I don't think many people are gonna see this video. Even though I seemed kind of stressed while baking them, it was a fun activity to do. So I take this as like an all-around win. This was very wholesome to do. It made me feel good. I woke up today like excited, thinking about like, oh yes, I get to drop off those biscuits. Partially, but just so now that they're out of my house, because you know it was taking up so much space, the dough and the biscuits. I don't really know what the next thing I'm gonna post is. I don't know when I'm gonna post next. I don't even know when I'm gonna post this. It kind of depends on when I get out of my laziness of wanting to edit this all on CapCut, because it's honestly like editing's not bad. It's just like kind of a lot of footage to go through is the only thing. But because I'd be talking for a while. But also I look so crazy. I'm sorry. Oh my god. You saw me earlier in the video. You know I'm a normal human. Face mask time. Anyways, I'll be here.